Hey guys, something has come into the mail today, and as promised, I said I will show you how I put it together, but I got my shelving unit today, so we will do this together. Guys, so this is the box. It's a little bit later, I know, because I had to make some dinner, took my daughter to go get some things, but it came in the box like such. And all the pieces are in here, and it says it's easy to assemble, so let's check it out. So the rack itself looks like this, each rack, and this is why I'm excited to use this for my grow lights. I'm going to actually just connect them to the wiring, so the lights will be facing down, and there's 3 shelving pieces just like this. Okay, here we go. They come with 2 sets of poles. This one is the top one where the screws are. And this is the bottom. Let's see, the instructions are very poorly written. It says, step 1, assemble. Wow, that's very informative. It shows you the pieces and where they should be going, but it doesn't actually tell you how to assemble it. So I'm very good at putting things together, so I'm hoping to figure it out just by the way things are. It comes with 4 caster wheels, which is good, so I can actually move this around to wherever I need to move it, if need be. On each pole, this side comes with a blunt side, and this side comes with a screw side to screw into the other post. This floor, they come with the ends like that, and then this little screw-in piece. Now I'm just going by what I'm assuming, that these 2 pieces will screw together like such, and I am correct. The blunted side should be the top, so therefore the side that has the peg on it is probably if I was going to just have it saying down without the wheels, but I will be putting the wheels on. So I'll be taking off this portion and screwing the casters on. But I might do that after I'm done completion. So I'm going into the next one and just assembling it all 4. Tells me that I need to secure these pieces, so it's going to be these little plastic pieces are going to clip onto the post together to hold them together as well. The final product. It's actually pretty simple once you get the hang of it. So I wanted to show you something else about the clips. On the clips, it actually tells you which faces to the top. And then the 2 that go together, they'll both say top up. And that's how you know which direction they go. We've got all 4 pieces. We're at the level to where I want it to be the first shelf. And I'm just going to put each one into the holes, and then I'll just bring them down to where I need them to, and they will stand on it. That's perfect. So I'll take the other side, put that in right to where I want it to be, and it literally kind of pops right into place. And the direction, there actually is a spot for each shelving unit. It actually goes narrow on one side, thicker on the other, and you'll want to make sure the narrow side's going to the top, and push it in, and there is my first shelf. So now the rest is going to be easy. And And top to the top is very important. Top to the top, and it snaps right in place. Top to the top. You can actually tell by looking at the clips how it works. Top to Anywho's. And there is my shelving unit. So as you see, I'm 5'2". And sorry about that. I'm 5'2", and this goes to my waist, so it's about 2 feet high, which will be fine for what I need. I'm gonna put the casters on it, but it's gonna stay. There's a window here that it gets some good sunlight, but of course I'm gonna have my grow lights. I'm gonna attach them to the top, have the plants underneath, and I'll be starting. My seed starts tomorrow, and so this video should be posted for you ahead of time. But I did want to share with you some things that I received today at the store. So I went to Canadian Tire, but I got these little planters for the garden, for my patio garden, and this was only $11.99 each, and it was actually on clearance, and I got 3 of them, so I was very excited about that. And a lot of the stuff is not available here yet in Canada. They have it out in the garden supply area, but because it is still wintertime and it snowed again, another half a foot of snow today, that stuff isn't available for me to do my seed starts with the bigger mass, but it's okay. I'm going to purchase it later, and it'll be what I grow in my pots. So I did grab some perlite today. Let's assemble the grow lights together. Now, I already know this is what they look like. If you look at these are supposed to be 2-foot pieces, and they're the exact length as the shelving unit, which, I mean, I guess I couldn't ask for anything better. And they will go right here. Now my problem is, they're gonna have to come down just a touch from being up there. The lights actually all came with all the parts to be assembled together onto the shelving unit, and there is somewhat of instructions, installation drawing, but because I feel that just like the shelving unit, I can figure it out myself without much assistance. So I'm putting 2 of these grow lights into each spot so that they get lights for both of my seed starting kits. Now, there's 4 of them. It did come with these lovely little, I don't think you can see the clamps up there, but there's these metal clamps right here. And that is if I was going to put it in wood, I can screw this to the wood and it'll stay secure to the wood, and these will just snap right onto the wood, which is going to be something good in the future if I want to use a wood shelving. But for now, this is what I have. And sometimes you make purchases and it's a good shelving unit. It's exactly what I need now, but in the future, it may not be something that I'm going to be using, which is fine. So what I'm going to be using, the other thing that they did provide for me, is the zip ties. So I'm going to take one of these lights and just zip tie it to the top. I could probably even just put the zip ties on and then add them in. So let's just see how that goes. So I'm gonna go about here and here. The zip tie through. And you don't want to go all the way through because you want to tighten it up. So I'm going to do that a couple more times. So I'm going to this wire here. And to the top and zip tie. So right where each bar is where I'm starting my zip ties. And then one right over here. And I will have 3 zip ties holding it in 3 separate spots. And I'm not a know, but this is how I'm doing it. And then I will put the light into place. 1, 2, 3, and zip tie them to the shelving unit. 1, 2, 3. So there it is, zip tied to the shelving unit, right where I want it to be. And so my starts can be underneath it. So that's how that's going to go. Now the ends have a spot to connect the cord to. So underneath each cord is a tri-shaped thing, outlet, inlet, whatever you want to call it. Like I say, I'm not a professional. I like to be quite handy. And then I will put that in to that spot. And the cords are going to go on this side because the outlets are over on this side. Now, I only have 2 outlets over here. And I'm going to need probably more than that for the heat mats and for the grow lights. But what my plan to do is to have an extension cord with some plugins, which I was supposed to pick up today at Canadian Tire and I forgot. So it'll be just another trip that I do. But another thing that works with this is it came with 2 of these cords. So this cord is actually going to connect to the base on the other side. And so I'll connect that in to this cord over here. And then this cord will connect to the other grow light. And that's how these grow lights are going to be connected. So on the base of this one is yet another one of those triple cords. And it'll be in like this. And I feel, maybe this is just me, but I might have gone too far forward. I probably want to be back more, but I think it'll be fine. And there we are. So I will plug this in and we'll see how they go. So this one is not lighting up, and I don't know why. I'll have to look into it, but this one is well lit. So this will be here. Oh, it's probably not turned on. There we are. And this one will be here, so there'll be 2 spots right there to grow, give plenty of light to my seeds. So that's how I'm going to do that. And then these ones are going to be connected under here. So I'm going to finish it up here. No zip ties, guys. There is a right way and a wrong way to do a zip tie. The way I did it, this way, doesn't hold onto any of the grips, so it pulls apart. But once you go the other way, that's when it'll snap in and you can't go back. So be careful, because I just about ruined it. So here we go. Guys, I've got it all set up here. Actually, I'll show you what it will look like with a plant. My plant starts on here. Hold on. So here is the heat mat, and it actually, there's like an inch on each side where it ends. So that is going to be perfect. And so I'll put the second one underneath, like that, like such, like so. And here is my trays. This is just the trays, but I will show you how they will be good inside here to start. And then as I take the lid off, use something to support it to go closer to the light to allow the seeds to grow. So this is how I'm doing it. This is the initial, because when I start, I want to have the lights even during germination, because the moment that those little sprouts come through, they're going to look for light, and the sunlight's going to be here. Once I see them growing through, I will raise them up closer to the top. But that's how my setup is. So I hope you like this. Give it a thumbs up if you do. Go ahead and click the subscribe button to follow along with this. Hopefully that you guys are going to enjoy my journey. So that's how things are going for me. Thanks for watching and following along, and I hope you have a great day and take care.